Councillor John Browne.
Thank you, everybody. Obviously, the horrific things we've seen in Gaza in this last few days are a cynical election ploy by the Israeli government to make it look to a frightened Israeli people as though they're doing something, and to make it look as though they're protecting people, when of course we all know that they're doing anything but. And the Palestinian people, God knows how many hundreds of people and thousands of people injured as a result of that. The situation won't change as long as the current American situation remains as it is. God knows what Obama will bring to us. I'm old enough to remember the campaign of John Kennedy, and the two campaigns are remarkably similar. I know it ended prematurely. Heaven knows what it would have produced had it succeeded. But unless Obama is prepared to face down the Israelis and refuse them money until some just settlement regarding Palestinian land, Palestinian territory and Palestinian civil rights are dealt with, there won't ever be peace there. He probably won't do this. That's my feeling. He'll try and keep the Jewish vote happy at home, and I suspect that there might be a lot of wind and little else, and I'm sorry, that's a very depressing thing to have to say. But it's how I feel. I'd like to be wrong, I'd like to be found wrong, and I'd like a proper settlement where justice can happen, because where there's no justice, there's no peace. Where there's oppression, there'll never be peace. There will always be an upsurge, and there will always be guerrilla acts of various sorts of desperation, such as suicide bombings. I come from an Irish community, and I know only too well how these things can only be resolved until eventually some peaceful solution is found. Let us hope for that. Let us hope for peace, and let us continue to campaign and to back our own government in order that it might be supportive of something that might be a better change than what they've got now. Thank you all for listening.